Hello friends, so let's today see that how we can do the installation of a Red Hat Linux on VMware. So what you can do it, you can download the Red Hat Linux trial version, the ISO image from it. I already have done have ISO image on my desktop. So you can go to the redhat.com and product and register yourself and you can download it free. The say provided for the trial version. And to create a VM on your desktop, you can have the VM player latest version. I will provide you this link on my description. You can see down there, so you can download the workstation player, VMware player there. So in this task, what we will do the custom partitions. We will do it. So I have already defined it here, that what the partition I have done it here, like root, home, boot, swap, and RAM memory. So this is the steps we will follow. Open VMware Workstation software and click on create new virtual machine. We will see physically that how we will do it, this thing practically we will do it that one. We will go into the next and browse the OS image and define the virtual machine and the disk space and customize our hardware. So let's go and do the practical. That will be much easier to understand the things. So here you can see this is my workstation. So I have to go with the new virtual machine. Here you can find that it gives the two option, whether you want a typical or the custom. That will is advanced, so we will go with the simple one, that is typical one. Then press next. Here you can do the installation through the DVD also, or you can do the installation through the ISO image. As I already have the ISO image, I have downloaded from the redhat.com. So I will take this option and I will browse the image. It is in my soft. Let me check it. Where is it? Yeah. So RHEL 8. I will choose it. This one. So it's saying it's not detecting the operating system. So we will choose the operating system type. The next stage. Okay, here Linux. So it's showing Red Hat Linux 7 because 8 is not available right now here. So 7 is work fine. We will choose the Red Hat Linux 7 guest operating system. In this case I have to define the name of the VM, so let's define RHEL 8. You can define the location also where you want to store this VM. So let's go and define on my D drive. Here I have created one VM folder. Okay, here it is, virtual machine. Okay, fine, choose this one only, virtual machine, define RHEL 8 here. That will much better. Okay, so we will go with the next one. Here you can define the size of your disk, that how large you want to. Let me check it. 40, that's enough for me. Whether you want to store it in a single or virtual disk, make it a multiple, don't change it anything. Let's go to the next. Customize hardware. If you click here, you can see that it's showing all these memory, other things. It's right now 20 GB, so that's enough for me. I do not need to change it. Here adapter you can change it. Network, so used to share the host, so you can choose it that which one you wanted. If you will choose the host only, then in that case a private network shared with the host. So I will keep it as it is. Choose the net. We will share with the host IP here. No need to change anything. And we'll close this thing. Right now we do not need to change. Then we will go for finish. Okay, fine. So it's giving me the detail of this one, what type of hard disk and other things are there. It's choosing the SKC as a disk there. We can edit it also if we required, like hard disk. If I need to change it, I will change it. I can remove the hard disk and add a new one. Choose hard disk, then go into the next. Instead of ISKC, I will choose the ID. Next, create a new virtual disk. Size define it equal to 40 and store it as a RHEL 8. Fine. Finish. Okay, fine. So in the same way, you can add a new network adapter also, or memory if you want to change it. So you can do the changes here. So let's power on and do other configuration. So it will take little time as per your system processing speed. Okay, fine. Let's choose Red Hat Linux 8. So right now it's booting. Okay, fine. So here you can see that it's asking the language. Just select, already been selected English, so I will use this one only and say continue. So here giving other options like the keyboard, language support, installation source, installation destination. So keyboard is already chosen as an English US, or we do not require anything to change it. Installation source is already chosen as a from our local disk, so we do not require to change the installation source. Destination, so here the hard disk is showing that what the disk type we are using. We can use here, you can see the storage configuration here. So in this case, if you will choose the automatic, it will change do the partition automatically, so you do not need to do anything. But if you require to customize your if you require to customize your partition, so you can choose this one and select custom and it's done. So here it will provide you to add your partitions, what type of partition, whether it is LVM or standard or thin provisioning you want to do it. So let's choose it. So as I have shown you before, like we will do the partition, this is for root and for home users account boot. So we will, let's do this type of partition which we have mentioned before. Let's add for the root, and we will define 15G. Okay, fine. It's taking LVM. You can modify it here also, that how you want to define it. You can see that available space has been reduced to 25 gig now. So total space was 40. So now it's been reduced to this. So let's add other partitions also. That's for home. 10 gig. Fine. And for okay home we have defined it. For boot 500 MB is enough. So we will take it for boot. 500 MB is enough for it. So this we have taken as standard because we do not require to change it. What else is remaining? Swap we will take it. Okay, fine. It's not necessary, it's optional. If you require a swap, you can take it the swap here. Swap to gig. Okay. So 12.5 gig is remaining there. This we can use it anytime if we have to extend our memory, anytime if we have to extend the storage. So we can use it this available space. So right now we will just do it with these partitions and we will press done. Here you will choose, it shows you the description of what the partition we have done it. We will say accept changes. Okay, fine. So we have done the installation destination. We have software selection. Here you can select multiple options. Here you can choose server with GUI, or if you require a server with command prompt only, so you just say the server without GUI, and later whenever you required you can also install this GUI. Or if you required only the small footprint, then you can choose the minimal installation. That's it. Or if you require for the virtualization, you can choose the virtualization host. So you have the different option. I will choose the server with GUI, and I will say done. Time and date you can define it as per your location. I am right now residing on Dubai, so I will choose Dubai here. In network you can define your network. I will show you later that how you can add the network here. So I'm not choosing any network or any security policy. I just say begin installation. Here you have to define the root password or a create. So just create a root password. Always try to keep the strong password so that it cannot be broken or hacked. So I have provided the root password. If you required to create a new user, you can create a user from here also. Full name and other things. Like I can define it admin password. Okay, done. So now it's preparing and it will do the installation. It will take around 10 to 15 minutes. Let me pause it, my videos up till then. So the installation is completed. Now you can see, now we have to reboot it, and down you can see that we have to accept the license. So what we'll do, we'll reboot it, and let's wait to reboot. We'll choose Red Hat Linux 8. Okay, fine. So It will take around 1 to 2 minutes to come up. So it's come up now. It's asking for the license, so we have to accept the license here. Accept the license. Done. And if you have purchased this product, so in that case you can also define the subscriptions here. So you can choose the default and configure, the setting, and you can activate the keys here. So we do not have the license right now. It's a trial version, so we do not need to subscribe it. So once we will complete it, let's finish configuration. So fine, so we have finished our configuration and the installation. Let's log in and check it whether it's good or not. One. So we have finished the configuration now. You can see here all the menus are there. So next what we'll do, let's configure the network, that how we can do the mm, network setting here, because until now we have not set up the any network. How we can do it through the GUI. So as I told you that we have to go to the setting first. Let's go to the first setting from here, then go into the setting. Here you can see that my connection is off right now, and we go into this. I have already chosen this network here, so if you have not chosen, just select this network, and there you will find this network. So just go into the setting and go into IPv4. So it is already chosen DHCP automatic, so that in that case it will choose the IP address from the DHCP server automatically. So if you have to define the static, then just click manual here, and you can define address, net mask, and gateway. So what is whatever the address available to you, you can define this. Let's ping and check whether my address which I'm planning to give is available or not. I'm planning to give 130.92.168.253.130. So it's available right now, so I can give this. But we need the gateway also. To find the gateway, what you can do if you do not know the gateway IP, so either you will go with the automatic and go into detail. So just switch on this and go again to the setting, and you can see the default route here and the DNS. So you will find the get the DNS also and the gateway also. So default route is the gateway. So this is our gateway now. This you can do it through this command prompt also. If you like to go with the command prompt, just go into the terminal and write down route -n. So here you can see that you can have the gateway here also. So we will use this gateway to configure it. Let's go again to the setting, go into IPv4 manual. Here I'm defining 192.168.253.130. Net mask is mostly remaining the same, and our gateway is 190 192.168.253.2. Same is our DNS now. 192.168.253.2. Now we'll apply with it and connection on and off if it is already been on. Now we will check it whether it is displaying or not. Okay, fine, it's taking our IP here. We'll check it doing the pinging also, whether it's coming into our network or not. Now fine, so it's working fine here, friend. Now if you like, you can check it the internet also. Go into the terminal and check it whether our internet is working or not. Let's ping the google.com. Fine, so our internet is also working fine. So we have set up the network now. Thank you very much. If you like my videos, just subscribe for it. And in the next video you can also see that how through command line we can do this thing.